For A.J. Arnold, dog sledding is more than a job. It's a birthright. He grew up learning the trade from his father, Mike.
I've been on a dog sled since I was born, and even before I was born, they were out dog sledding, he and my mom.
A.J.'s father started providing sled rides on Mirror Lake 31 years ago, but the tradition stretches back even further in time.
Yeah, there's been a dog sled out on this lake for at least 100 years.
A.J. starts the day by clearing a path on the ice to make the trip smoother for dogs and riders alike. Then he and his coworker Mark Davey get the team harnessed up.
Who's getting along with who today? Who's gonna run with Lightning? Decisions.
I just had a predisposition for it, and maybe being born in this town where I was subjected to it, maybe nurtured it a little bit.
Usually you put your bigger dogs in the back, bigger, stronger dogs in the back, and obedient ones in the front. Since I cleared our path with a snowblower, we're right down to the ice, so it's pretty slippery. And 5-6 dogs can take us around with a full sled pretty easily. If we had a little bit more snow cover, or if it was windy and kept blowing in, we'd probably go up to about 8 dogs.
You need the right equipment, lead lines, harnesses, and a well-maintained sled, but the real key to being a good musher is knowing the dogs.
I know them all personally. We have a very good relationship, each one of us. This is Lightning, the old man. And this is Willie. Come here, Willie. Want to be on TV?
Willie is the movie star who could compete with Frank Sinatra himself in the department of piercing blue eyes. Lightning is the senior member of the team, but he's still just as enthusiastic as a puppy.
That's Willie, and that's Lightning. This is Buster and Musher. Hey, Buster, man. Hey, Buster. And this is Roxy and Rocket, our leaders. He's our main leader. She just keeps him in line. Oh, you can't pick favorites. They'll catch on.
This one right here, the white one with his head on the other one's back, he's become my favorite over the last couple of years.
These are a Siberian crossed with a Samoyed. It's called an Alaskan Husky. They can run for 20 hours a day. Be trained to. These ones are 9 to 5 dogs, but they can run 20 hours a day and do 100 miles in that 20 hours. And in 4 hours rest, they can be ready to do it again. They can shut down major organs like their stomachs and their digestive system while they're running to be more efficient. Once you have a team trained, which can take a few years, you can put a dog into the team and they kind of pick it up from each other. So it's much easier once you have a full team trained. You can't start running them until they're a year old, just to let their bones develop. Average is about 55 pounds for this breed. Let's go, Rocket!
The run around the lake takes about 10 minutes, maybe a few minutes longer, depending on how many of the dogs stop to answer the call of the wild.
Hike! Yeah, their feet, their arteries go all the way to their toes, and they pump 90% of their blood to their feet. That's how they stay warm. Pretty incredible animals. And they love it.
The dogs do love to run, but there are moments when they question their career choice. But the constant stream of eager riders makes it hard to ponder for too long.
Good Rocket, good Roxy, atta girl. Hike is to go, whoa is to stop, G is right, and haw is left. These guys are more of a pace dog. They'll do about 7 miles an hour, and they'll hold that all day.
The dogs need that endurance during President's Day week, one of the busiest times of the year. People from many different states and as far away as Russia and China come down to the lake for a ride.
I was expecting to say mush.
She loves dogs. She loves dog sledding. Her favorite movie is Snow Dogs.
At least 200 a day, I would say, come down for every day for a week.
That kind of workload requires that the dogs have a lot of energy. Energy that comes from a diet that rivals the Atkins program.
We give them suet. Suet is pure fat. It's like we go to the butcher and they just give us slabs of fat off the cow. And they can store fat, or turn fat into glucose and store it in their muscles and have it right there ready to repair the muscle and keep the energy flowing.
I love when they start barking like that, like they want to get to work and stuff. And then you get them out there and they're like, all right, we're doing our job now. And they just do what they got to do. It's really cool.
The dog's passion for pulling a sled doesn't stop them from grabbing a little shut-eye when the opportunity presents itself.
I know what they're thinking all the time, and they know what I want, and it's pretty awesome. Hey, Willie, you can't chew on that.
It's a good thing to get off your bucket list, and the dogs are so cute.